Hi guys, Mofaru here, the law tutor, back again with another video. Today let's talk about unjustified enrichment. So the most basic rule is that a plaintiff who is suing must have been impoverished, and then the defendant who's being sued must have been enriched. Then the enrichment must have happened without illegal cause or illegal basis. Then there must be a causal link between the enrichment and the impoverishment. This is expressed by saying that the enrichment must have been at the expense of the impoverished party. Let's talk about the fact that the plaintiff must have been impoverished. So we know in life, everyone wants to have a lot of assets and very little liabilities. So think about that. So when we say the plaintiff has been impoverished, if we look at their assets have either decreased or they didn't increase when they were supposed to increase. Then when we look at the liabilities, no one wants to have a lot of liabilities. So when we say that the plaintiff must have been impoverished, it means that their liabilities must have increased or they must not have decreased when they were supposed to have decreased. The second requirement or the second element, that the defendant must have been enriched, uses the same principle. So if you're enriched, it means your assets have gone up or they didn't decrease, and then your liabilities, they've gone down or they didn't increase when they were supposed to increase. Then the third requirement, the enrichment must have been sine causa or without legal cause. We have two scholars that tried to explain the meaning of this statement. So we start with Van der Walt. Van der Walt says that if there is no obligation that exists between the plaintiff and the defendant, in terms of which the enriched person could lay claim to the transfer of the assets concerned. And then De Forest argues with this. He says if Van der Walt is saying that we only need an obligation between the parties, what about in instances when I get money from someone by way of a court order, or if I get something by way of prescription? There is no obligation there, but one person will be enriched and the other will be impoverished. So according to De Forest, the correct meaning of the statement, the enrichment must have been sine causa or without legal cause, means that there should be no sufficient legal ground for the transfer of value from one estate to another, or for the retention of such value. So there must be no sufficient legal ground as to why you are getting something from someone or why you are keeping that something from someone. I'm not going to go into details about the case laws that are discussed in your study guide in this video. So let's go to element number 4. Causality. The enrichment must have been at the expense of the impoverished party. So what does this mean? It means that there must be a direct causal link between the enrichment of one party and the impoverishment of the other party. I hope this little video helps clarify unjustified enrichment. Until next time, bye.